Hello. We're going to be cameraless because I don't even know where to begin. I deleted so many things last night and tonight out of OBS, and it's still like not registering. So, oh well. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, Coffee. I was streaming on YouTube, and we kind of hit like an interesting point where I was like, oh wait, maybe we gotta try and progress. And then it just took me like 20 minutes to try getting my camera working, and I didn't get it working, so here we are. Hi, Lucidity. Hi, Sim. I wish non-to-eat worked on Threads. Is that what it's called? I forget already. There's too many social media platforms. I don't know what they're called anymore. Okay. Anyways, let's progress. No camera, which sucks, but you know, what can I do? It looks like I've gotten all of the stuff. Wait, why did you block that, Kimchi? Is there a reason? You just blocked an emote. Not the R. So I didn't have to add it as an allowed term? Well, I don't mind it because that's one of our emotes. Oh, I've been loving it so far. I think it's a pretty decent game. This is the most I've poured into a new release in a really long time, so I would say I'm pretty okay. Oh, you can. That's true. I forget. Did I give you permission? You know, as soon as you unblock that, someone's gonna come in here and say something weird. You know? Yeah, it might not. But it actually kind of makes it funny if they do say something, like, weird. Because then it's not as offensive, because then it's that emote. Right. Oh, it works. Nice. Kill. You are clear to pussy. Wow. Oops, I shouldn't have said it. Oop. Things I never thought I would say out loud. Hold on, though. I gotta turn that on. There we go. Cool. Salute.
Clive. Smoke. Is the city fallen?
I know, right? Oh, a lot of people exist without BTTV, though, sadly. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can actually go here.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
Oh, okay.
We should hurry.
Hey, why is there a side quest there? What the Hello? Why did all these side quests open up already? Are you kidding me? Do I gotta do those or... Oh. Alright. Let me go talk to my guy over here. My side quest guy.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. How are you doing? Quick look.
Okay, for Great Justice 2. And we also have Rekindling the Flame and Trading Places. Are these ones I could do later? I feel like probably. I'll just go do this one. It's not like they take long. They really don't.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh shit.
You know what you have to do.
Hi, Quentin.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found.
Well.
And it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Sure. So I have never played Witcher, but I could get where this area visually kind of gets the similar vibe to Witcher. I would say the rest of the game does not look like this, though. I also don't think it plays anything like Witcher. I think it just happens to be this part is very dark and
I will
like
not have it said that I did not see to the
muddy
well-being of those
looking.
who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Okay, so I gotta go this way.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Oh wow! Joshua even has dialogue. Yo. I love this area, but I think it's been kind of ravaged by this scenario. It doesn't look as beautiful as it looked previously. Here's the people.
Everyone. Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
Okay. What's up?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Oh, well, I'll go
Stand a
do.
chance against
I'll
that
take
thing.
care of it,
If I
whatever.
don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
What is... Hey, Allie. I didn't know that was on. How's it going? Oh gosh, it's so far. I think I can go this way. Allie, how are you doing? There has been quite a bit of that in the game. There was actually a beautiful moment between... Actually, there's been 2 gay couples, which is really cool. 'Cause I don't think that's actually technically, canonically happened in a Final Fantasy game before. Wait a second. What is that? Whoa! What is that? Whoa! That definitely spooked me a little.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh no. Oh no. Shoot. Okay.
Thanks, Gal.
Oh, don't tell me that's Quentin.
Quentin, are you all right?
What? He seems...
No. But I am alive.
Well, now
This
he's
is
just gonna
more
be
than
more
I can
mad.
say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Oh, what's that? Oh, hi. Cool.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
Run.
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no mere guard dog.
I kind of like doing the side quests at this point because it is kind of cool to hear all of the extra dialogue you get because you have Joshua and Jill in your party. And I don't know that that's necessarily an option I will have later on. I kind of like that. So who knows? Maybe I'll have Dion later. Who knows? I can pray. Not too bad. Hi, Vicious. Did you beat the game? I thought you were avoiding because spoilers.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
This is. He wept.
Oh, he's
and
covered in
begged for
blood.
mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Just suddenly got so bright. What?
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Hmm? Oh no.
Lost Wing. My Lost Wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Oh.
Damn it. It's not going to last long in there.
When we finish this quickly.
This one!
Over here! Get him!
They kind of seem far away, huh? Is there more? What's happening? Oh, here we go. Who's healing? The way that like Akashic person just disappeared. They like crystallized.
I need to find Quentin.
Quentin. Oh no.
Quentin. Quentin!
I know
Look at
it.
me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why?
Hi, Jess. You've
All that I
recovered?
strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
I'm glad you've recovered.
I
That emote
have
is
nothing
also
left to live for.
What the heck are you on
Incredible.
about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling
This
me
is
you
the
only
end
free
for
to
you,
say
fat
you could get
cat.
revenge. We're more than
I gotta
that to
turn
you,
sound
and we
alerts
all
off.
know
Snez,
it.
can you turn them off?
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was?
Sound alerts.
You
Turn them
know,
off.
you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lost
Truly,
Wing
I
weren't
could
just
see
a
why,
village.
Jess. How's the new job?
All of us.
See?
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
I actually don't know how to shut them off. I don't know if you already did, Sness, or what.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
There we go. I uninstalled it temporarily. Please stop playing sound alerts on the streamers actively turning about. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, please don't do that. And I was having a problem with logging in because sound alerts literally, like, I guess I hadn't logged in a while, so. Oh, thanks for lurking on YouTube earlier. The 16 journey is pretty good. I haven't been able to like play as much last weekend because I went to a wedding. So I feel like a lot of people actually caught up and got ahead of me, which is really nice because everyone was kind of avoiding for a while. Now, hopefully we don't have to like completely redo sound alerts because I frantically just got rid of that.
This is the end for you, fat cat.
How is it still there? Okay. Yeah. Bye. What'd you say? Oops, that's not. Oh no. Thanks. I went fully dark on socials and Twitch until I got a good chunk into the game. I don't blame you, especially, I would say up to the 50% mark. That's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that happens in that first, like, 50% of the game that, like, I wouldn't want to see. And I know I did see on social media, but, like, I was there before people, so I wasn't as bothered. I was more like, why are people posting this stuff? That was the browser. Well, I uninstalled it, so I don't know. I did turn it off. Here, let me try it here, because it's my lowest thing. There we go. Sound alerts. Boop. You deleted them all? No, we're gonna have to go back in and find all of them. Oh, you can say profile. Oh, okay.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around
I don't
to keep
think
them
Clive is
animals
the
at
worst
bay.
name.
I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down.
It's really grown on
Buggers
me.
will having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build him a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put him? There just ain't enough room up here.
I don't think Cloud is a good
Which leaves us in
name.
a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over
Lightning.
looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
I think more so like Clive makes sense in this setting. If he had like some kind of weird name like Snowstorm or something like that, it just wouldn't work. It'd be really weird. I don't know. Which FF lead do you think has the worst name? Butts. No. Okay, let's see. I like Cecil. I prefer Lightning's real name. I think Lightning is a stupid name. I think that Lightning's real name is nice. So Tidus is worst. Sky is a name, but naming someone Cloud is like naming someone Tree to me. It is, yeah. I sample. Well, that is canonically, it is Tidus, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
It's
Even Clive's voice
Thank
actor
you,
says
Clive.
so.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
Also, they never
It was
say
a
his
tragedy,
his
what
name,
happened.
so
And if any of us could have done anything to
could
stop it,
name
we
him
would have. But what's
Pizza
done is
if you
done.
wanted to.
And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move.
There you go. Kyan was
do you
ready.
say?
Kyan was
Fancy
ready.
leading a raiding party?
I do.
Allie's like, I
These
didn't know
pools
I was
once
gonna
home to
set off a
people I
whole
loved.
argument.
I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
I think the problem was Kingdom
course.
Hearts said it 2 different ways or something like that. I loved hearing Kyan furiously typing facts from afar, right? That might even be a copy paste. Like, Kyan has it ready. This conversation comes up so frequently.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Yeah, maybe have it on hand. Maybe have it on hand. Especially for people who are playing FF10. If you're ever watching someone play 10, you gotta have that there.
Inn's full. Don't bother.
There we go. Hi, Wade.
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha.
It comes up during
She
Kingdom
tells me
Hearts,
you have
too.
plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us. Not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here.
You know what's unfortunate?
We need
for
somewhere
Wade,
to settle them.
his
And I
facial
can think
hair
of worse places than Eastport.
didn't improve
As can I.
as he got older.
Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues.
Like Wade
running
looks
for
like
the
someone I
hills.
went to high school with.
So, what can you tell me?
The hair and
Now,
everything.
thankfully, there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits.
Same
You and the
kind.
Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close.
I grew up saying
Make
Titus
sure I'm not
as
taken
well.
unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
For me, it was hearing James
if you're
Arnold
sure,
Taylor, the voice
I shall
actor.
summon my men
He
at once.
even says Titus.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
He gets asked it all the time, so that's like I feel like that's a conversation that's been had. Maybe. I don't know. But I still stand behind this. You can name him whatever you want. Doesn't matter. You could call him Pizza. You could call him Poop. You can call him Dipstick. That might be too long, but you know, you get my point. You can name him whatever you want, so it's not really worth arguing over ever. Yeah, chase your own bliss, right? I always said Bahamut,
Who the hell are you?
but it feels like they say Bahamut in like everything now, which is really, it's still weird to me.
That's the end of that.
I don't know. I don't recall if they say Bahamut in this.
Well, maybe
Oh,
not.
that is true.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. In goes
I love that this thing is called Two Scoops. Ooh, it looks good. Would you guys eat this? I grew up saying Titus briefly to change it to Nidus because people online seem to think that was... You know, that bothers me. Yeah, me too. Ramu was another one that got me. I also used to say Tifa and Yuffie very wrong. I said Yuffie and Tifa. So... I don't know if I saw if it had teeth. Yeah, it has something, I think. Why does teeth change that for you? Oh yeah, Zidane versus Zidane. I said Zidane growing up, but then because of the soccer player, I now say Zidane. Life is hard. That's why I like Clive. We can't argue over that. It's not like anybody is out there saying his name is Clive. That's probably why they did it, because they didn't want people arguing over what his name is. Clive.
More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo.
I think I used to say Ruma,
A magnificent display, my lord.
which makes no sense. I was saying
You
it
were watching.
backwards.
I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a
Clivey.
few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Hold on. People also get really, really like thrown up over Cecil. And by the way, it is Cecil. That is how they pronounce it. And I have a cousin named Cecil, spelled the exact same way. And so many people would always be like, "Oh, hey, Cecil." And he'd be like, "No, my name is Cecil." Nobody in the like nobody out there pronounces my name Cecil. That is wrong. Yang, I didn't know for a while. I was saying wrong. I always said Yang. And I feel like that's more of just like where you're from. So I said Tifa, Yuffie, Yang. Just because that made sense to me. But now I've
It was the
corrected
last of its
that.
kind. Though I expect you and the
That
Guardians
messes
will
me
be
up,
up to the
Joji.
challenge should
That's
another appear.
wrong.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Why say
Of course.
Ixion?
I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
Aww.
all
Same,
of them.
Jess.
And not
That's
a
a good
single
motto to
Akashic in
have.
sight.
I'm just
Now
wrong.
to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with
Quetzalcoatl?
the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is.
Quetzalcoatl,
It'll
I
take a
don't
bit of
know.
elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again.
I'm gonna be honest. I usually just try avoid saying things I don't know how to say. And I feel like most people who watch me have noticed that. There are just words that if I know I can't say it, I don't.
Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I
Yeah,
couldn't
y'all
agree
tell
more.
me, smile.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more,
No,
you have
Derry.
only to send a Stolas.
No.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Yeah, I typed it in chat. I don't need to say it out loud. But let's just take a moment to realize that I didn't know that that's something I have been saying wrong my entire life until last year. While playing Kingdom Hearts, you guys all made fun of me because I say that name wrong. Quetzalcoatl? Oh yeah, I always said Quetzalcoatl.
Ah, there you are.
I said
All went well then.
Merlin.
Sir Wade
Like
told me
Berlin.
you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out.
I
Nicely
don't.
done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own.
Oh
What
no.
matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best.
It does have a weird.
There's plenty bad
emphasis.
happened to that place. But that don't undo the good that happened there.
Don't
no
do
need
it,
to throw the
Derry.
baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines.
Oh
Anyway,
damn,
Poor
Helios.
souls might have made it to Eastpool.
It's a
but their
side
work
quest,
ain't
right?
done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Well, it's like I was streaming on YouTube because I wanted to try that out. And I was like, "Oh crap, I have to like progress the story." And what do you know? What do you know? I go live, I progress the story, I do one fight, and all of a sudden all of these side quests open up. And I was like, are you kidding right now? Of course I'm going to do all these side quests because I'm me. But why couldn't they open up before that? It just feels very odd. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll be mentally prepped for that, Helios. I think I just have to, like, be ready to... Because there's some people I know who've been playing since 2 weeks ago.
To do this,
I started this game 2 weeks ago. I thought I would be done by now.
Let this chance pass us by. Clive.
Hi,
your
Yuna.
timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those
Nah,
be?
Yuna, I think you're ahead of me, like, drastically. Because I tried watching you yesterday, and I was like, oh,
I'm listening.
No. I can't watch.
As I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept
Oh,
over the Republic, so too
thank
did
you
a
for the
wave of
Prime sub,
chaos
Yuna.
and
I can't wait
confusion.
to hang out at the end of the
Randalar
month.
has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long.
I'm like, who do I watch when
Most
I'm
find
working
themselves
now?
under the protection of the fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray and finds
It's
itself
fun to watch
unable
more people
to provide for its new
finishing
charges,
the game and emerging
which
from
means
the darkness.
it has been looking
Yeah,
to sell.
right.
And you've been looking to buy
Crawling out of my
to make sure these
goblin.
masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no
Oh,
less.
I haven't even checked the weather.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Well, it's gonna be awful.
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers,
I hope the
we have
hotel
nowhere
is
to
a
house
pool.
them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men
I
moved
say do
out,
it. Get the Mikote
the
ears.
beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Yeah, it's gonna be hot in Las Vegas at the end of the month. Because I feel like their weather isn't... Their heat isn't too different from what we're dealing with. And it's a little bit cooler here right now, but last week was awful. It was like 110. So it was there too. I know, me too. We'll have to like make plans like where we're gonna go for dinner and stuff.
How can I
I'm
refuse?
sorry. I was just like staring at
Excellent.
Clive.
Thea,
It's
if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation
nice
of our
eyes.
guests, as we discussed.
Of course, leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire
Oh,
village
yeah, the
to
chest
stock and
too, yeah.
furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
Everyone in this
I'll do
game
my
is very
best.
attractive.
You will find a village in Cherdris
Like
Thread,
Eloise,
past Lateney's Cleft.
which by the way is
My
a very
man there
nice
will open the
name.
gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Trading Places. You guys remember that show? That was a weird concept for a show. Alright, so wow, that is far. We'll go over here. So I'm kind of playing this the opposite of what I would play 14, because 14, when that like a new expansion comes out, I go in hard. I play that game. And then later I complain to SNES and I ask him to drive me around because I miss all the Aether currents. And in this case, I can't not do everything.
Time
time to fight.
Now, that would be a very interesting mod to include, Plinkometer. Can I just jump down? Okay, well, how do we get down there? What the heck? What? Oh, I see. That's true, Kyan. Oh, it's my teeth.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, this seems like overkill. Clive. Clive. No. No. Poor little guys. I'm still wondering what's going on with the rest of the world. Aside from it's just a novel theory. I had originally. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to drop like that. Another one of my theories was that it's like The Village. We're gonna get M. Night Shyamalan. Not the dogs. Hear them barking.
This
Doesn't want to die. Come on, buddy. Get him. They all flew up. So good. I'm sorry, guys. I just stepped on that bird. God, Joshua. Hold on, I'm stuck over here. Hold on. So while I was streaming on YouTube earlier, I was doing all the different hunts and stuff, and I was on my way to the first S rank one, and there was this Akashic ogre or Gygus, whatever they call it, and I was almost done with beating him, and all of a sudden, well, first of all, he ran all the way over to me. It was a very long distance to get me while I was in the middle of fighting something else. And I must have gone out of bounds, so he ran all the way back. It was a moment. It was definitely a moment. I was very mad about it. Okay, let's go back. I want to progress. While I have a chance. It's 11. Yeah, his health reset. As soon as he left his boundaries, he reset. Yeah.
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Also, that's true, Nevik. I was thinking I could go back to playing 14 on my alt character on YouTube.
Him again. Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in
No.
Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
Okay.
Right. We'll speak then.
Thanks for the alert coffee. I love the little red shirt. They're so cute.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
If I
Thank you, Clive.
If I had more money,
Here,
I would
something
like
for
to
your
get
trouble.
a robe to be like an Asian.
Well then, now that you have laid
And
the
if it wasn't
groundwork for our
super
little
hot,
project,
that's what I would like
suppose
to
we'd
wear.
better finish the job.
Of him.
The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers
That
is
just won't
accepted.
be it.
You're still in negotiations.
We are.
I'm just gonna be a normie.
A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Is this game still melting PS5s? I didn't know that it was. I feel like that was something that was very, like, not necessarily true.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching
It
earlier,
was
the one speaking to my
before.
sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every
Oh
trader
yeah,
in
Una.
Dharmakia has.
There's one that I have
They
my
operate
eyes
across the
on.
length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding.
Hyphlodius.
They've been trying to get Eloise to join
And
their
it's
ranks for some
velvet.
time now.
So pretty.
And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
Yeah, I haven't had any heating
You'd rather
issues.
she didn't.
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this
I
was
like
not
how
the life
involved
my
in the
sister wanted,
conversation
nor
that
the one she
Chocobo is.
deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake.
Oh, never mind.
She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
Probably never.
And I love her. Which is why I want...
Real honest opinion, though, is I wonder how often they clean and dust their PS5 or their area where their PS5 is. Or, yeah, like their room is probably hot. There's probably some circumstances there that kind of lead to what the truth is.
This time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be
Why was
watched over
AC
anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still
auto-modded?
need some help from time to time.
That's a new one.
I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive.
It said it was
Well
a
then,
sexual
I had
term.
better get back to work.
What does AC
These
mean?
bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Yeah, that's what it said. I don't know that I want to I don't know that I want to Google that. Yeah. I'm scared. I mean, I feel like maybe I could piece some words together, but I don't know. That's a weird one. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. Let me go to the hideaway. Let's see. All right, I'm curious. Okay, there's some people. Oh, this feels weird. There are people who are following me from Instagram on Threads, and I'm like, you don't know what I do. I feel uncomfortable about this. And that's where I don't know that I necessarily like Threads, because I like to keep my private life and this kind of stuff separate. All right, let's progress the story, I guess. Hi, Shadowlancer. Hello again. Oh, interesting. This actually isn't really necessarily bad, but I maybe okay, never mind. I've found a lot of different meanings. Some of them are kind of raunchy. The first one that comes up is alternating current, which is just like a term for bisexuality in a way, it says.
Did you see that?
But there's some other ones. Well, yeah, so my automod prevented A/C from being typed in my chat.
Here's
Said
everything
it was,
we've received.
said
And
it was
everything
sexual.
promised.
I mean, I don't want to be told what it says because most likely you wouldn't be allowed to type it in. But I Googled it and I was like, oh, that's not the worst. But then I scrolled down a little bit more. It was kind of... Enclosed you will find an item of high and strange order, one for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider it a reminder of where loyalties are best placed. Talisman of...
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
It is weird. But, I mean, there have definitely been some weird ones that I'm like, why is that? Why? Ooh, a new one. That's a B rank. I could probably do it. The Moogle talks too fast, though. I hate talking to him. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottom of Zemeckis?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go to? Why does it never fill up? And what is behind the waterfalls? Those were the questions I flew in to find the answers to. But instead, I found out something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo. Oh. Alright, have a good night, Lucidity. I hope you do too. I have a bunch of stuff I pre-ordered that will be arriving. Well, I guess I got like FanFest stuff pre-ordered. So I pre-ordered, it was like the Heidelin, like, it's not a statue, it's like a acrylic thing, but it stands up. I thought I pre-ordered naming, or the little, the name is escaping me, but you know, the moon bunnies. And I definitely, because this one was confirmed, pre-ordered the Porixie plush, which I'm very excited for my children to definitely steal from me. And all of those things I think are probably going to arrive by the end of the month. But I'm really confused because, yeah, I thought I pre-ordered something else and I didn't get it. The Porixie one makes my heart happy, though. I love Porixies. They're my favorite. Also, the FanFest goodie bag is really good because you can get the squapes. The square grapes. They're just really leaning into that joke hard.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Ooh, wait, hold on, Oscar.
My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool. That
Yeah, I
some
want
of
the
my fellow
squapes
guardians
too.
are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
Emotional support squape.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar,
I agree, Nevik.
I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in
Maybe
the
they
rebuilding
will.
efforts.
But my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as
All
hard-hearted
right,
as that.
Yuna. Thank you for hanging out.
Go.
I hope you have a good night.
Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, I've been really curious what the minion and the mount we will get. Because when I went last time in 2018, we got the Cloud Strife bike and a Tifa minion. And the minion is usually specific to whatever event you go to. So it was the Tifa minion at the US Fan Fest. It was the Aerith minion at Europe. And I don't know which one they did for Japan. But yeah, I'm curious. And last Fan Fest it was FF4 characters. So now I'm like, wonder what game it'll be this time. Because we already have Bart's in game. We have I don't know what game isn't. I mean, I guess a lot of them aren't represented. Maybe it'll be 16 characters. Clive, I cannot begin to thank you for all you've done for Lost Wing. So in lieu, any awkward See? I don't know that one. I shall be sending several barrels of next season's vintage. I can only hope they finally turn off that foamy swill you and yours so covet. Oh my god, I would love to have a little Tella. Ooh, there's something new here. Hanged Man signboard. Oh, it's the tavern that was... Oh, now it sits in the depths of the Aether Flood. Aww. This is such a nice little addition. Fusoya. I was kind of hoping Fusoya would have shown up in the game. I kind of had my hopes on it, and I was sad when it didn't happen. Oh right. I don't know. I'm so curious. And you know what? Like, everybody's kind of in the moment like, wow, we're so lucky to be where we are with all this new Final Fantasy content, right? But nobody's talking about how, like, in potentially, like, 3-ish weeks, we're likely going to know more about the next expansion. Like, I don't know that we'll get a release date or anything, but it'll definitely get announced. That's typically what FanFest is. The first FanFest announces it, and then all of them from there just kind of build and show more. So, which game is this? This is Final Fantasy XVI. When is FanFest again? It starts, I believe, on the 28th of July. So very soon. Very, very soon. Oh no.
Sounds like thunder.
Well, it's not Ramu.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Oh,
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Where's Mid?
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
I love that she went to Jill.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce
I wonder
my
if they're
brother,
close in age.
Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time.
Why would I type the name of the game when it is literally on the stream multiple times? I mean, like, multiple times. Can somebody else type it?
Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey?
Did she... Wow. Oh my...
boy.
I didn't even consider Byron's reaction.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Now wait a second, Joshua. Don't hit on Mid. You have a girlfriend. Yote's beautiful.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people? Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived.
Joji,
Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties.
That's never a good idea.
I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Hey, who's going with me, though?
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
So Clive's
Think I
on
can
his
manage
own.
that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosfield, you little gutter snipe!
I knew they wouldn't get along. I wish I want the DLC that's them just fighting
Shall
with
we
each
then?
other. Oh,
And you keep Clive safe.
of course.
Be careful. Both of you.
I think it's just a regular ship. I don't know if it's an airship. No, it's okay, MX. I only say that because, like, there are a large variety of people who will never just read what it says on the stream.
Let's find those survivors.
Like, is this the first playthrough? Yeah, it is. As it says. Yeah, is there anybody you don't hate? That's a good question. Old Canver.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, no.
They've been routed. They're wearing Valuta armor.
I know who you mean. And yeah, you're right. Oh, they're ninjas. Use I'm just No, he stepped on me. For free, yeah. Oh shit. Orcs. Woo! They're beautiful, right? Oh shoot, Torgal, where do I go? That way.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
I see. I am so mad I didn't do the install. I thought it already had installed for me, and when I went to check on the motion blur stuff, nothing had updated yet. I thankfully haven't really been struggling too much. I think there have been a couple of portions that have had like windy halls and stuff. That's it. Wow, look at that view. We were all looking at the water yesterday too. Like, water in this game looks really good. Just a door. So pretty much every major city has been like a run through situation, dungeon almost. Realize. Just one dog. Oh god, what? Oh. true. Good point.
To me, boy.
No, Yo, this guy is kind of right now.
Over here.
I thought that said creamy corn. I was like, what kind of attack is that? He's strong. That's a good counter. Okay. I know, right? Not the creamy corn again. He just ran into a wall. Wow. Oh, that's what it is. It's just in their language. That makes sense. Same thing to me. Look at those nice pillows. Whoever lived there used to have a really nice, well, like, okay view. I thought they were by the water.
I'll get surrounded. This one.
Creamy corn is canon. I'm just saying. Oh, good. I needed that. Torgal? Oh, you know, that's true. Angelo Cannon definitely was something. Oh, that's a good.
That sounded big.
That's a good question. I do wonder that too, Nevik. Come on, is there gonna be one big boy charging at me? I'm scared. There's some dogs in there. Oh, it's this guy? No, it's Barry. No.
Over here. Nice try. Get him.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Done pretty good at dodging out of sight from there.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Okay. I know, precision sick. Pretty cool. Ah, what's this? Let's save again before we go in here. I don't really know what I'm about to walk into. Like, I don't think Odin's here. But I'm alone, so I feel like this is a chance for something to happen. With Ultima, or maybe, I don't know.
Where are they?
Oh boy, this seems like a boss area, doesn't it? Oh, yeah.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want?
Who does number 2 work for? Same energy. Oh man.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Oh, yeah.
But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
Hi.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here.
Yo,
with
what's
an
up,
army
Minna?
of Akashic
Hold on,
thralls.
Hold on. Hello. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Hi, Midna. Let me do a shout out really quick. I don't know how far in the game you are, but I want to be very, very, very careful right now to like not spoil you. But thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Obviously, there's all kinds of spoilers on the screen right now. But oh, you're further. Okay. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. How are you? How are you enjoying the game? And thank you for the follows. Normally I have a camera on, but I couldn't get it to work. So we're just full on YOLO mode right now. I've been loving it. I wish I had more time to play it. I feel so behind, even though I know I'm like very ahead of everyone. But I am enjoying it a lot as somebody who typically plays like older retro games and stuff. So okay. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm glad you're ahead of me because this guy, I know you play 14. I have been like this. I'm a big Hythlodeus fan. And then this guy kind of reminds me of him, but like a dickhead version. So
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men.
I need to drool,
like you
okay?
and me.
I need to drool.
Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that
There's just a
remains
vibe that's similar,
in this
you know?
once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this.
Are you going to
Pardon me
FanFest?
this
We've been talking about
indulgence, Your
FanFest a lot
Majesty.
today.
The vessel shall not
And
be
the squapes. Yeah, me too. His hair does kind of bother me, right? I knew he was Sleipnir. I knew it. I predicted that. Wait, does this mean I'm gonna kill his horse?
As long as you don't hold back.
I knew it. You weren't lucky with the wrap. No. I went in 2018 and it was such a good time, so I was like, I need to go again just for the concerts, honestly. Get over here, you little butthole. Oh my god, I've hardly made a dent on him. I thought I did so much more damage. Yeah, me too. After this month, I'm done. I can't, I'm spent. I pretty much was a recluse for, I don't know. Oh? For the whole half a year to be an extrovert for the past 2 months. It's rough.
You will forgive me if my performance
Griffith.
seems
Oh yeah, I could see that too, Nevik.
It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame.
Is he hitting on me?
A gift from my liege lord Zarri. Gungnir.
I don't understand how this works. How are you a Eikon's horse? Like, does that imply there's... What, everything I joked about, is it true? Is everything I joked about? Okay. You ever just need to pause and take a break? Oh my god. Oh, true. That's a good point. He just has the name. Okay. Good job. Move the camera. Oh, good, Torgal. Torgal's a good boy. He did the transformation. He laughs. He likes it. Oh my god, I don't think my bot's on. If you're asking about my frogs, I do have pet frogs. They're little cuties, and normally you can see them in the background. They are Australian white tree frogs, and their name is Glenn and Thunder God Sid. Which ended up being an amazing name. When this came out.
That's better.
Some of these names are bad. Not my hype. Oh, crap. I thought I had Torgal on. Hey, did that get my... Don't get Torgal.
To me, boy. Nice try.
Hell yeah, Titanic block. Okay, yeah, my camera is in a really unfortunate... This keeps happening. Oh god, oh god. Ah. Oh no, where is Midna? I know, it's gotta be late. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope you really enjoy the game. It's been so rad seeing how much people have been having fun with it. You know, actually, Roth, Dagger came from FF10 too. Thank you, FF10 too.
Better already. Get him. This one. Get him. Too slow.
Got him. Yeah, no. 10.2 was a prototype for 13. So if you look up FF13 PS2, you'll actually see some of the like original like design like stuff that they were testing out. and it has Riku, Yuna, and Pain. So, and Stagger, I don't feel like you would typically use it in 10-2 unless you're speed running. I never really realized it was there either until I did it. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you. And thank you guys for all of the follows. Thank you for the raid. I'm glad. Oh my gosh, how did I not even see that your name has frog in it? So yeah, one did pee on me. My name is not supposed to have frog in it, but everyone calls me Mo Frog. Mo Frog is good. Mo Frog. Yeah, they use Stagger in the speed run. I used to do that speed run.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Yo, he looks into it. He looks real into it. Is he talking about me or Odin? Barnabas?
Clive!
Brother? Hello?
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
And the way he's looking at him, like...
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
Oh.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
I hope. I don't know that I trust that. I feel like... Oh. Uh-oh. Hi.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Yes.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm.
Can't say I have never.
Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
What an interesting theme. Shoot, are we gonna fight? Oh, he's one of those guys. He's like, that's for beating up my boyfriend.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Oh.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
We're going Xenogears. I told you guys.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
I was saying that yesterday and I wasn't able to articulate it. I forget who was like, no, I get what you mean. Thank you.
Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness?
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
You're right, Rob.
Try it.
Oh, no, not right now. I don't want to do this right now. Oh, no. Oh, man. The music, though. Men. What?
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
No, Jill. No. Well, I haven't seen Shiva in a while, though, so that's kind of cool. But I'm scared. Oh, Gab.
Hurry!
What about Jill, though? Oh, Torgal has his sword.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Oh, no. Sometime late. Well, it seems like everything's okay now.
Will he be alright?
What about Jill?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece.
I mean, I'm worried about Jill. And wasn't it implied that maybe she
How is he?
got hit by Odin's thing?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely
Zan's
breathing when you brought
whatever,
him
you
here.
know.
We would have lost him if it were
Got
not
the
for
limit
you.
cussy.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body.
Oh.
But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Dang. But then what about Jill?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know
Hey,
what I was
kidnapper?
thinking. Putting you to the trouble like that.
Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
Because you're Sid's daughter.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
Hi, Fenris.
My boy.
Aww.
All I want to do is help.
How's it going,
And the
Fenris?
world won't save itself. It was Sid,
See, it was because of Sid.
your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, but can you tell me
Don't
about
you
your
dare
mom?
do that again.
What of the royalists?
I know he's such a
Fucked off,
bro,
a
Ro.
lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him.
But what about Jill? Where's Jill?
Clive. Jill didn't come back.
Oh.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her Eikon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Okay, yeah, I believe that, yes.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
He is.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Okay. All right. A Song of Hope. Okay, I'm so glad the Odin battle did not help it happen there, like a legit one, because I was just not mentally prepped for that. I mean, I do think one is definitely coming soon, though.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
And I just wanna add on to this. I'm not worried about Jill. I think Jill is fine because I know that I'll get Shiva's power at some point. That's more what concerns me than anything else. Is that at some point I will get Shiva's power. Man in Black, I wonder if that's supposed to be referencing 7, FF7. The Dread Comet? The Hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species, and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. The bird is far past taming and needs to be put down. Oh my god. They did it. They did it. They gave me my red chocobo. I mean, they already gave me the red chocobo, but like they literally gave me the red chocobo. It's not a rank S, so I think it's doable. Freddy Crow Chocobo. I could see it. Because of the colors, right? Alright, what do you got? Give me some new stuff. I need to buy some stuff.
Go on then.
Oh, Runeblade. Whoa, that is good. Maybe I'll save my money and check what else is here first. Rune Crescent.
It'd better all be here.
Rune Belts. Kind of good. But my HP goes down by 3. Oh.
You'll not find a better price than that.
3, like, that's okay. I think I'll live.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
I will say I think the Stone Skin Tonic is super useful. Okay, do you have anything?
What do I owe the honor?
Use the Forge.
So, what'll it be?
So, I could get a Runeblade +1. Yes.
Should last you a good while. And?
What's it look like? Oh, the kid got a dog.
Do you have a name, doggy? I'd call you Torgal, but that one's already taken.
Oh. Jackin, the amateur twitcher. Same.
Oh, what is it? There's no one like our Nan.
She can be a bit grumpy, but deep down, she's got a heart of gold. My mom and dad worked me like a dog and still called me witless, worthless, waste of space. So it said it so much I started believing them. But then Nan got wind of how they were treating me and she didn't like it one bit. Pulled out a big fat purse full of gold and threw it at their feet.
Your lad's worth double that,
she said. And if you lot can't see it, you can hand him over to someone who can. All that shining, glittering gil, and Nan said I was worth more. I'd never been so happy in my life.
And I've never looked back.
I started working for Nan right there and then and there, and I'll gladly stay with her until my dying day. Goots, you're gonna make it, bro.
Be careful out there.
I will die for Goots.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Aww. Torgal's taking a nap in front of the spoony bard. I love that.
A shadow looming in his path, his life hung by a thread. Yet still he clung unto the mast and bellowed, all ahead.
Hold on. Wow, look at the way that spoony bard's looking at Clive and the way that Clive is looking at that spoony bard. It's kind of romantic. He's got like a nice smile on his face and... No, I can't ship them. I'm here for this. Hold on. It was a good photo opportunity. This is what I want to see. Right here. It's difficult. Oh my gosh. I hope he's getting a good nap. They only like 2 characters in the game and everything is contemptible. That is very weird because I've been saying a lot and comparing this to my feelings about Mother 3. One of the things that has put Mother 3 up there as one of my favorite games is the fact that it was a cast of characters that I just like didn't want to ever part ways with. And they found such a beautiful way to say goodbye. And that like actually destroyed me, and I feel like I'm gonna have a really, really hard time parting ways, specifically with everyone in the hideaway.
Clive?
Yeah, you did that with the puppy shirt. Yeah.
Where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right, but it's a long story.
Like, I do think they could do better with Jill. I don't know what Jill's full story arc is, though, so I can't say more, but I don't think she's the worst written female character.
Nah. As for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Like father, like daughter. Give us some clues to the mom. That's all I'm asking. I've already gotten advance notice that there's nothing on who the actual mother
Master
is.
Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest, before he vanished.
Oh, her outfit changed.
I suppose now I'll just have to ask the bard.
Dion left?
It says here that once turned, an Akashic is forever lost.
I was wondering where Dion was. That makes me bummed. Would he hop out of here?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone,
Yeah, I agree. It's Clive's
do
story.
you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
But that's why now I feel like I have such a craving for the DLC, because I think everybody is really well written in a way that I want to know more. I want to know just like everything about everyone because I like them. Who's this guy?
Have you noticed there are more ether floods these days?
Yeah.
Some say the skies are to blame, but then there were ether floods before all this, weren't there?
The chickens! They lived! Oh my god, we gotta tell T. Not only is there one chicken, there's many. They've been here. Me too. Hello. Hello, the closing. I think that the implication is that there's going to be a DLC for Leviathan. But I mean, obviously I haven't finished, so I don't know how that'll work. I feel like Leviathan is implied to be missing. And if Clive needs to have all 8 of the aspects of nature in him to be complete, I feel like he would have to find Leviathan, right? Like that just kind of feels like a necessary part of things. I think what people want is to have an FF game that treats most characters equal in story importance, but that changed in FF7. Yeah, I agree. Yes, Torgal, Jill, Sid, Mid. Yes, I was even saying, yeah, like I want to see what Joshua's story's been during all this time. Benedicta. And I used to be anti-DLC about this game. I was like, nah, I don't want it to. But now I'm like, I like them a lot.
I'd better keep looking.
Oh, look at this. There's a little white mage statue on here. Oh, that's such a nice little detail. I also want fishing. But imagine a Leviathan DLC that introduces fishing. Like, come on. Perfect.
What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
She won't, but it might inspire her. I feel like potentially. Continue to search Mid's dungeon. Oh.
We've had no word from Canva.
Oh, the what? This is actually going to be important.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Aww. The fact she kept it here in her dungeon.
Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Midadol, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising.
Yeah, but Sid
So
can...
Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
But like, can Sid tell me who his
ship will ever sail?
who his wife or his who's Mid's mom?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Is anybody else as bothered by this as me? I don't know. I mean, last night we got the extra bit of lore that like really made me think, okay, there's such a large chance that it is Benedicta. Because Mid said she lost both of her parents to the war. I mean, that's what I have thought, Nevik, but there's so many reasons why I feel like it wouldn't make sense because of Benedicta's behaviors.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together?
What?
It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Well, I don't think Mid got taken away because Sid is her parent and he seems to have very much raised her. What we do know about Mid is that she went to university at Canberra when she was 11 years old. But I don't know what her current age is technically.
Who's that? I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing.
No, these
We
kids are
definitely didn't
breaking
break the
everything
orchestrion.
constantly.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
It's like one of those kids that like pushes all the buttons when they get on the elevator.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Yeah, they do.
Break it?
No, you
Can
did.
fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it.
Oh gosh.
Sid fixed it. He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
What in the world is that?
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Okay. All right. I think it's time to go to bed because it is 12:30 almost. Well, let's still a cutscene. Let's see.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Oh.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No.
Oh my god, give me that DLC.
He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
True.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Okay.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
No way. I can't because look at Torgal having such a good nap. Such a good nap.
You don't know what you're talking about. The odor's what gives Chance's stew its, depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, they're all fighting over the food.
Please, have you even tried the fried mortress? Taste, smell, texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
Our Spoony Bard has a name now. It's Lucan, which is an FF1 reference. I will say they have really sprinkled the FF1 references in, because last night we had Queen Jane. Well, Queen Jane was referenced. Underhill, who is the caravan owner when you have to get the bottle. It was like Bottle of Fairies or something like that. I don't know. Still cool as heck to me. All of the references that have gotten thrown in here. Let me see. I'm gonna find somebody to raid really quick. I want to see if anybody from the Women's Guild is... Oh yeah, let's go. I see one of the other front page ladies I want to go and share the love with. It's me and several other members of the Twitch's Women's Guild, as well as the other two guilds. I think they're both also on the front page, which is really cool, but I think this would be a nice way to go say hello. Let's go raid. There we go. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I have a feeling the way this is going to go is I'm just going to keep playing this every night until I beat it, and then me and Sness are going to get back to our normal schedules, because I feel like for both of us, I can't speak for him per se, but I think he wants to play this too. So the sooner I beat it, the sooner he can play it, right? So yeah. Let's just do Frog Car Pride if you have this. And if not, it is... Oh, my bot wasn't open. Hold on. Taking a little bit... There we go. Raid. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh my god, before I forget, let me shout out Droogle. I am going to be on Droogle's podcast tomorrow around like 4 p.m. PST for a little bit. And I believe we're just going to be talking about Final Fantasy. So let me do a little shout out really quick. So that's 4 p.m. PST. It's like right when I'm done with work. And I'll just be on for